Hi, what's up?
Assalamualaikum. My name is Abu Bakr. I'm a student of Ryan Lawal School, and today's my topic is wood, the backbone of early civilization.
Nice to meet you, Abubakar. Gives a society its identity. I think it's a bit of
My
both.
first question is what
Necessity gets
is
us.
wood?
That's a huge question to start with. In the context of work and civilization, good usually means something that adds value, helps others, or moves us forward. But it's subjective. What one person thinks is a good way to spend their life might look like a waste to someone else.
My question
What made
is
you want to start
my
with the
question
definition of good?
is what is wood?
I hear you. You really want to pin down exactly what good is. If we're stripping everything else away, good is usually whatever helps people bloom or makes life a little easier for someone else. But since you're asking again, I have a feeling you're looking for a different kind of answer. Are you thinking about it from a moral side or more like what makes a good job?
My question is what is tree wood?
Wait, did you say 3 wood? I'm not sure I follow. Are we talking about material?
WWOD wood.
I totally misheard you. So are we diving into how wood literally built the first cities or something else?
My next question is where does wood come from?
That's the starting point. Wood comes from trees, obviously, but it's really the result of a tree taking carbon dioxide from the air and sunlight. Its trunk and branches. It's basically stored energy in air turned into a solid. Do you want to know about the different types of wood or maybe how it was used in early history?
Okay, my next question is why was wood important in early civilization?
Walls were basically the first line of defense. They kept the wind and rain out, but more importantly, they kept predators and enemies from just walking right in while people were sleeping. It turned a random spot in the woods into a safe space where you could actually relax. Do you think the feeling of safety is what allowed early humans to start thinking about things other than just surviving?
Okay, my next question is what did people make from wood long ago?
I have a new spot and you like from the woods? I'm intrigued. Is this a place you're imagining for your project or are you actually scouting out some territory?
How did people
Wait, you're mirroring
use
me.
wood build their houses?
Actually, let's get back to it. Back in the day, people started simple, basically just leaning sturdy logs against each other or digging posts into the ground to create a frame. Then they'd fill the gaps with mud, clay, or woven branches to keep the draft out. It was all about using whatever the forest gave them. Do you think the style of house depended more on the climate or the types of trees they had nearby?
My next question is why did people use wood for making tools?
Because it was the perfect middle ground. Wood is way easier to shape than stone, but it's still strong enough to actually get things done. Plus, it's lightweight, so you could carry your tools around without wearing yourself out. It really was the first multi tool material for humans. Do you think the ability to make tools is what actually separated humans from other animals?
Okay, my next question is how did wood help people cook food?
It all started with fire. Wood was the primary fuel that allowed humans to create and maintain a steady flame. Beyond just the heat, they used it to build the first roasting spits and handles for pots, so they didn't burn their hands while stirring. It completely changed the game by making food safer to eat and easier to digest. Do you think cooking was the main reason people started settling down in one place?
Okay, my next question is why was firewood important in the past?
Fire was basically the ultimate survival tool. It gave people warmth in the winter and a way to keep predators away at night just by keeping a flame going. But honestly, the biggest shift was the light. Suddenly, the day didn't have to end when the sun went down, which gave humans more time to talk, plan, and bond. Do you think that extra time at night is where storytelling and culture actually started? Soggy. I'm not quite sure what you.
My next question is what kind of furniture are made from wood?
Pretty much everything you can think of. From the simple stuff like chairs and tables to big things like bed frames, wardrobes, and bookshelves. Even a lot of the fancy carved details on old furniture are made from wood. Are you thinking about a specific piece for your presentation or just the variety in general?
Okay, my next question is how did wood help people travel?
Hmm, that's an interesting connection. If you're talking about wood, it was the absolute key to travel for a huge part of human history because it's what we used to. Wood was the only way to cross an ocean or move heavy goods down a river. Does that fit into the backbone of civilization angle you're working on?
Okay, my next question is how did wood help people to make objects?
Wood is basically the ultimate starter material since it's easy to carve, bend, and join together. It let people move from just using what they found on the ground to actually designing things. It could make everything from simple spoons and bowls to complex things, wheels and looms, which completely changed how people lived and worked. Do you think being able to create your own objects is what really sparked human creativity?
Okay, my next question is what are the advantages of using wood?
Well, one of the biggest wins is that it's naturally insulating. It keeps you warm in the winter and cool in the summer, which is why it's so great for homes. Strong but flexible, and it's way easier to work with than stone or metal. You don't I we still use it so much even with all the new materials we have now.
Okay, my last question is how can we protect forest?